Welcome back. In today's class, we are going to be talking about multiplication in number bases. What do we mean by multiplication in number bases? Multiplication, it is a process by which two or more numbers are multiplied together. But I must let you know that multiplication itself is working on the basic principle of addition. Basically, we have two types of sign in mathematics: addition and subtraction. The rest are built on these two signs. Multiplication is built on addition. The division is built on subtraction. Then we are going to see what it's meant to be. Let us look at the first thing that you should remember. Whenever you are dealing with operation in number basis, your basic principle is answer must less than the value of the base. And this is what we have explained over and over. Let's begin to look at some basic principles or some multiplication techniques. So now, for this one, we are to multiply 2302 multiplied by 45. What do we need to do? We need to take each digit to multiply every digit here, this digit to multiply every digit here, then whatever we have, we add them together. Are you getting me? So for this one, since they don't show the base is what? Base 10. So now, for that base 10, what are we doing? We are going to perform the process digit by digit. Let us go. 5 multiplied by 2, that is 10. We are working in base 10. Then what do you mean? We cannot write all the 10. We write 0, then we keep 1. 5 times 0, that is 0, plus the one that we kept, that is 1. 5 times 3, that is 15. We write 5, we keep 1, right? 5 times 2, that is 10. For that 10, we still have 1, that is 11. We write 1 and we keep 1. Then finally, the one that we kept, we write it here. The next one is 4. We start on the second digit under the 4. 4 times 2, that is 8. What is next? 4 times 0 is 0. 4 times 3, 12, 2. We keep 1. You know the reason? 4 times 2, that is 8 plus 1, that is 9. Right? You know the reason. So what we're going to do, add everything together. We're going to add everything together. We will add them together. So this is equal to what? 0. This is 9. This is 5. Yeah. This is 3. Why this is what? 10. So for that 10, what do? We write 0, then we keep 1. The one that we kept, that is this. This is 103,590. This is multiplication in base 10. What this operation is actually telling you is in two ways. First is that you have this one in 45 places. Are you getting me now? And add everything together. Or you have this one in 2,302 places and you add them together. You are going to get this answer. That is what it's telling you. We are still going to show ourselves the practical usage. So what is next? So we want to see the operation in base 2. For operation in base 2, we are going to apply the same procedure and we are going to get our answer. We just need to know what we are doing. The first one is 3 times 2, that is 6. And we are working in base 2. We are going to remove 2 in 3 times before we can have a number that is less than 2. Remember, the answer must be less than the what? Base value. The base value is 2. So 0 is better than less than 2. So we write that 0. The number of times that you subtract 2 is 3, which means we are keeping 3. So we have 3 multiplied by 0, that is 0, plus 3 that we kept, that is 3. Are we going to have the whole 3 here? No. We are going to subtract 2, that is, we are left with 1. So how many times do we subtract? Only once. So we are keeping 1. So 3 times 3, 9, plus 1, that is 10. That is 10, we write 0. So what happened? We write 0, so we are keeping 5. So we have 3 times 2, that is 6. plus 5, that is 11. 11, we write 1, we are keeping 5. The 5 that we are left with now, can we write it completely? No. We're going to write 1, we are keeping 2. That 2, are we going to write it completely? No. We write 0, we are keeping 1. So that 1, can we write it? Yes, we can write it. So this is answer to the first step, and the second step is going to be the same because they are the same digit. So we are going to have a 0, 1, 0. Are you getting me? 0, then 1. Are you getting me? We have 1, then we have, I think there's issue there. There's issue there. So let us erase that one, and I'm so sorry. I think yeah. So we are having 0, 1, 0. Then we're gonna have 1. We're gonna have 1. Then we're gonna have 0. We're gonna have 0, and we're gonna have 1. So then what are we gonna do after all these things? We're gonna add everything together. So this one is gonna be what? 0. This one is gonna be 1. This one is gonna be 1. This one is gonna be 1. Is that not it? So this one is gonna be 0, and this one is gonna be 0. You know the reason why, okay? So 0. So this one is going to be 0. So why? We are keeping 1. So this is going to be like a 0. This is going to be like you have going to be 0 here. Down. This one is going to be like 1. This one is going to be like 1. I'm so sorry for that write up. That is not really clear. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So if I really did a mistake, you can really correct that, okay? Because I think my system is kind of hanging up. So for that reason, this is how the number basis is done under the base 2 operation. What do? We multiply in base 2. We do addition in base 2 as well. That enables us to arrive at this particular answer. So that is all about multiplication in number basis. Whatever you want to do, just play around with this. So we have some assignments. You can try it with. You can try with this. You can also try with all of this. That is left for you. If you really want to play around something, then you can really get something right about that. Now, to let you know that this number basis is very important, that we are not just doing it for doing sake. Are you getting me? There is a particular reason. Let me show you some things that will encourage you to really want to know more about this number basis. Are you getting me? So let me just get this one off of my screen. So now here I'm having some code in this environment here. This code is I think there are two codes I want to show you. The first one is a C language code. Here, this is the C language code. This is the C language code. I have compile it and disassemble it into assembly language. Are you getting me now? So, and the assembly language of this code is this one here. So it's showing you a lot of things. You can see when we look at the assembly language, it is showing a bunch of hexadecimal representation of things you don't really know anything about. The operation move, call, hide, whatever you want to do on the whatever that is still like, and the call, the jump, whatever it is random. So this is your main function. This is the random function that is inside the C programming language. So this particular process is used in software engineering environment to debug code that has any kind of problem at low level, and somebody that can also use it to crack software, but that's not good enough. Okay, that's about that. So there is another code I want to show you here, which is Python code. For this Python code, it's running inside this terminal. It is showing you one thing, and I want to explain so that you're going to understand what we're talking about. So this is a function. Most of the programming language, you're going to be writing function. That's the reason why they will teach you function in several levels of your institution, so that you should be able to get to what function is. Look like function is a structural template that enables you to supply argument or not, and perform some operation in many steps, one or more steps, and return the particular value. Are you getting me now? So for this multiple basis, we want to see the basis of multiplication. We are supplying only two argument or only two parameter to this function. We are supplying number and we are supplying factor. This factor will represent the number of times we have to add this number together. Are you getting me now? So now we have a variable here that keep the answer that we are going to get. It is initially 0. We don't know the value, we don't know the answer, we don't know what it's going to be, but after all this operation we are going to know what the result is all about. So what is it doing? This is a for loop. It's going through the number of factor here, is going through it. For example, if the factor here is 10, this for loop will go from 0 to 9. Are you getting me now? If the factor here is 45, it will go from 0 to 44, and it will be adding the value of this particular number here. So now come here where we call the function. So this one is calling the function, but it's converting the answer to base 2. That one gives us this particular result. Are you getting me now? But I want to see the base 10 answer to this particular function. So let us look at the base 10 answer to this function and call it. Let me run the function. Let's run the function. So the answer is 130860. 130860, which is the representation of this particular result, okay, which is represented of this by multiplying this number with this number. So what is this function doing is that it's taking this number and adding this number to itself in 45 places. It's no more than that. This is a fundamental basis of multiplication in mathematics. So please, we are still going to continue on this number basis operation. In the next class we are going to be looking at division. Okay, then after that maybe we're going to jump to basis conversion from base 10 to base 5, from base 5 to base 2, from base 2 to any other basis. We are going to see the logic behind those things, then we progress to the next level. Please, I want you to support us in what we're doing. I know we are not consistent on this platform because we have a lot of engagement, but this one is very also important for us because we are updating our school, ABP Edu Consult, for students in Nigeria who want to study, prepare for their UTME work and necessary others examination. Is going to be video-based application where you can see your tutor talking, you take notes, then you do it exercise in CBT format. So that's the reason why we're getting busy this time, but this place is very, very important for us. Please support us, join us, subscribe, follow, comment. If there's anything you want us to do to improve on this, I would like to hear from you. I do remain your humble teacher. Humble, isn't it? Humble. Respect for humble teacher, ABP. Thank you for listening. ABP.